Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then welcome. I'm so happy you found me. I have a Dollar Tree Halloween DIY for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable The Witch is In Halloween wreath. All of the materials that I used on this wreath came from Dollar Tree. Let me show you how to make it. To get started on today's project, you will need a 14-inch wreath form that you can pick up from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need some mesh. You'll need 2 rolls in the orange, 2 in the purple, and 4 in the black. And you'll also need some pipe cleaners cut in half. I'll be using black today. Now you'll want to take your mesh and cut it into strips at 15 inches. You should get 12 cuts per roll. I have my mesh cut at 15 inches. We're going to be doing the cruffle method today. I always like to put something down to hold it, and I always like to use one of the little pink clips. Start at one end and you want to loosely roll that up. Now this mesh has been difficult, so instead of 1 or 2 rolls, I've been rolling 3. That's why I measured it out at 15 inches. Clip it, go to the other end, and loosely roll another 3. Then pinch in the middle and scrunch all the way over to the other side. Now this side that has the rolls, that's going to be your bottom. Wrap your pipe cleaner around. I always like to pull everything down so I can get a good grip. Pinch right there and give a good twist. Now if you have anything weird coming off, just grab it and pull it off. And that's what your little bundle will look like. I'll show you one more time. You have your strip cut at 15 inches. Start at one end and loosely roll up. With this mesh, I'm doing 3 rolls because it's very thin and kind of difficult to work with today. Go to the other end. Do the same thing. Do a loose roll, get about 3 good rolls in there. Then pinch in the center and scrunch all the way till you get to the other side. Wrap your pipe cleaner. Get a nice tight pinch and twist. Now we're starting to attach our bundles onto our wreath form. And we're going to be attaching it to the 2 bars on the outside. And the reasoning for that is the sign that I'm going to be using is quite large, and if you place it on, you can see it completely covers those first 2 rings. So that's why we're attaching it to the 2 rings on the outside. And in between each section, you will need a total of 12 bundles to fill that section. And to attach them, you want to do a pattern of black, purple, black, orange, and then repeat. And you just take your 2 pipe cleaners, you wrap them around either side of those 2 bars on the outside, pull them together and give a good twist or 2, pull them together, and then I push my pipe cleaners back forward and push over. That'll keep your back looking nice and clean and professional, and you will not be able to see those pipe cleaners from the front. Doesn't that look pretty? I'm very happy with that. I'm going to work on this and get a few sections done, and then I'll come back and show you what it's looking like. I have 3 sections done. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. I really like that color combination. But you can see here on the back, I've only attached it to the 2 bars on the outside, and I have put 12 bundles in each section. I've done half of the wreath and I have used half of my deco mesh, so I will come out perfect. I may have a few extra pieces which I can always use to fill in if I need to. But I'm very happy with that. I'm going to finish the base and then I'll come back and we will decorate. I have my base completed. I really love that color combination. I think it looks very striking for Halloween. Here on the back you can see I did attach it only to the 2 bars on the outside, and by tucking down my pipe cleaners everything looks nice and clean. I did add half a pipe cleaner here in a loop to hang my wreath on one of the crossbars. That's going to be the top. Now because I use Dollar Tree deco mesh, I do have some fraying going on. So at this point is when I usually go in and do some cleanup on my wreath. Anything that doesn't look right, I just go in and snip it off and take it off the wreath. Once you've cleaned it up, go ahead and set that aside. We're going to make our ribbon bundles now. I picked up both of these ribbons this year at Dollar Tree, and I have this one that has the little witch's hat, which I thought was quite fitting for the wreath. And then I also have this really pretty purple glitter. I like it. It kind of gives a spider web look to it. Very pretty. You want to cut your ribbon to 12 inches and you will need 9 pieces of each ribbon. Now I have all my ribbon cut. My purple ribbon was just slightly short by about an inch, inch and a half, but that's okay. That was on my 9th piece. I may not use the 9th piece. I am going in now and dovetailing. I just line the 2 up, fold the ends together, and then I don't like to do it too deep of a dovetail, only come down about a 1/2 inch and then cut up to the point. And that gives you a really pretty dovetail. Once you have your ribbon dovetailed, we're going to make the bundles now. Just kind of want to find the center, scrunch and pinch. Same thing with the other ribbon. Then you're going to cross the 2 and add your pipe cleaner. I always like to pull it down because it makes it much easier for me to pinch and twist and get a nice tight grip on that. And then I just kind of lift them up and then curl them out. So your bundle looks like that. And you will most likely need 8. You can use the last one to fill in if you'd like. I have my bundles made and I'm starting to attach them. Now I've decided I'm only going to use 8 of the bundles. So I put one at north, south, east, and west. And then I'm going to place one in between each of those. So that'll take 8 bundles. I think that'll fill it in very nicely. And how you attach these is you use your pipe cleaners. You just separate the mesh till you can get down to the wire frame and then attach it to the wire frame. I've either been attaching it right to the crossbar if there's one where I need to attach it, or to the 2 bars. You just pull it down and give a good twist in the back and then tuck your pipe cleaners. I have all my ribbon bundles in. I think that looks fabulous. I think 8 bundles is perfect for a 14-inch wreath. So that was just 1 roll of each color. Super happy with that. Now you're going to need some floral wire and a couple full-length pipe cleaners. I like to use the Dollar Tree's floral wire. This is 26 gauge and you get 100 feet. I prefer the silver. This is pretty much the only one I buy. I do also have black and green, but this usually disappears on whatever color I use, so that's why I like the silver. To prepare your sign to go on your wreath, you'll want to remove the ribbon here from the hole and then string floral wire through, one through the hole and one over the top. Twist them together and then leave enough so that you can attach that to your wreath. And then I also glue on a pipe cleaner on either side here on the bottom. Make sure that glue is fully set up before you attach it. And you attach this to your wreath the same way you did the ribbon. This floral wire you want to attach at the top on the crossbar, the same one where you attached the hanger. And then these 2 you'll attach to the wreath form in the back wherever you need to get that sign to sit properly on your wreath. I like my signs to sit right up on top of my wreath, and that's where I'm going to place it. I'm going to get my sign attached. I have my sign on. I'm really happy with its placement. Once you get your sign on, you want to remove any ribbon that might have gotten stuck behind the sign and just kind of refluff it, make sure that it fills out. I'm really happy with that, but there's one more thing I want to add. The last bit of ribbon. This ribbon I was able to get a 12-inch piece, so I folded it in half, so I have 2 6-inch pieces, and then I cut a 6-inch piece of the purple. And I dovetailed both ends. So I'm going to stack with the purple in the center. You also need a half a pipe cleaner. Find your center and then go ahead and pinch right in the center there. Take your pipe cleaner and wrap it around to the back. Pull nice and tight and give a good twist. And trim any excess pipe cleaner. I just fold that little piece down so it's not sharp. And then hold in the center and just adjust your bow until you're happy. And now I'm going to take my bow and I'm going to glue it right over this hole here because I don't want to see the hole. I think that will look really cute. And here you go, we are all done. I think the wreath came out absolutely beautiful. I really do love the color combination. And I like the amount of orange that I used. It peeks out just a little bit like it does here on the sign. So I'm very happy with the end result. I think the ribbon is a perfect choice to go with this sign. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and show me some love in the comments. This really does help support my channel. And if you know anyone who would enjoy my content, please share it with them. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.